Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Battle Brothers. So it's been quite a while since I recorded an episode of this game, and some of you even asked me if I was already done with the series. I'm not. I promised that I would give you some updates on the test build that I've been trying to put together for so long, the Berserker. Uh, I unfortunately didn't have much time during the last, I don't know how long it's been, 2 weeks, something like that, to rush it all the way to level 11. We are pretty close, not quite there yet. The problem is, with all of the potions that I actually invested into him, it takes forever to drop the sickness. I will go through what I ended up using. I won't. I'm certain that I won't use any of the potions that are left at this point. There are some potions that we didn't get. I don't remember all of them, so it's possible that if I had access to everything, I would maybe add one or two more to what he is currently using. But with these potions, I think it's pretty close to like the final setup, let's say. So he's still gonna be sick for a month, and that's after he has already been sick for more than a month. So the timers as you are stacking more and more potions are getting pretty ridiculous. But well, I decided to do it, so I will record at least one more episode after this one when I'll show you how he looks like without the sickness. I've actually seen him without the sickness on like level 8, and the numbers are pretty interesting. What surprised me was his resolve. That was the biggest issue as we recruited him. He started like 30 resolve. I managed to get the resolve over 60, so that's decent. But unfortunately, from what I have seen as I've been playing with him, even at 60, it's not enough. So I've been forced to use one extra potion on him, which maybe wouldn't be necessary if he started with let's say 38 to 42 resolve. I think then maybe that would have been enough, but we'll go through the potions now. I will tell you which one I mean. So oh, actually, we are starting with it. This one, synapse blocking, cannot be reduced to fleeing morale, only breaking. I thought that if I boost the resolve enough, and by enough I mean to 60, like between 60 and 70, which I managed to do, I thought that it would be enough for him to not have problems with like completely panicking and starting to run away. Unfortunately, not enough. So basically, before I started recording, I decided that I am going to use this potion. As I said, if you get a better like starting number, you should be able to avoid this. You can probably get the resolve to 80 plus with a decent starting number, but yeah, not on this guy, so I was forced to do it. Or you can completely like avoid stacking the resolve and test if it would work to just give him this potion and skip the morale completely. I'm not sure how that would work, but it's an option for testing. Then, so what is this build supposed to do? He is supposed to, like, in the normal fights, like let's say against brigands or something like that, he's just supposed to go in and start hitting left and right, ideally with the AoE from the axe, take some hits, but heal through with his leech. So he's supposed to be in the thick of things. And in fights like orcs, then he's supposed to go somewhere to the side, maybe like have 2, maybe 3 orcs follow him, and then he should be able to win against them. We just need the proper tools. We'll need a better weapon. What the hell was that? Oh, I apologize, that was Andromeda sneezing. Because I tested him a little bit against orcs, and I don't think you can ever get like tanky enough to just stand in the middle of a bunch of orcs. That's too much. But you can probably take 2 or 3 quite easily. So because of this, you will get attacked quite a lot. So we really need a potion that prevents us from losing stamina when we are being attacked. So that's this one. Then we have, against targets like orcs that are heavily armored, we need the option to leech life even before we destroy their armor. This is the way how to basically guarantee that we can leech no matter how much target we are up against. I'm not sure about this reflect. This was the initial idea of the build, that as we are taking damage, that's why we are not using any armor, but as we are taking damage, we'll be reflecting it back. The problem is, for all of the relevant targets, it seems that the units have so many hit points that this, I mean, it is some damage. It's not like that you don't see the reflect, but it's significantly less like impactful than I initially expected. That's probably like one of the biggest disappointments of the build, that the enemies just can't kill themselves by attacking Rashid. That's what I wanted to achieve, and it seems that the way or the numbers in the game, attack versus hit points on the enemies, are set up in a way that you would just have to sit there for multiple turns, keep them hitting you, and then maybe they would eventually kill themselves. But the thing is, you have to attack to survive, to leech life back. So sometimes what happens is that then an enemy that is on 10 hit points hits you and dies because of that, but it's not like an enemy on full hit points hits you and loses 70%. Unfortunately, that doesn't work, and there is no way how to scale the reflected damage, so that's a bit disappointing. Because we are not using armor, bleeding is a problem, so we need a way to make it less devastating, let's say. Then this is the leech, that like the second potion that I wanted to build around. So this is one of the core things that you need. 25% of the damage inflicted is leeched. Important thing is, it only works on enemies that have blood, so you can't leech from undead, you can't leech from what else doesn't have blood, from ghosts. Well, those are technically undead. Skeletons, zombies, ghosts, and I'm pretty sure there are some other things that I currently can't recall, but where it doesn't work either, so you have to be careful against those. A Berserker Rage, the more damage we take, I think that's the one. Character gains 2 stack each time they take hit point damage. We take hit point damage every single time, because we are not using any armor, so we are stacking rage quite easily. But I didn't have the time to properly test this one. That's something that I would like to do. I will probably, maybe I'll do like 2 more episodes, something like that, and one will be purely dedicated to just testing Rashid and the effects of all the potions. So we will just send him with like 2 tanks into an easier fight and just test everything, how it works, because I would really like to prepare for when finally legends are out. Then I would like to know how the potion, or what I can expect from the potions. This is another decision that I made later as Rashid was leveling up. Normal X doesn't do enough damage, so I just decided to go for the hardest hitting non-unique weapon that's in the game, for the unique two-handed, for the orcish two-handed axe. So without this potion, it would be probably too heavy. Then some just passive regeneration. It's actually pretty useful when you are fighting undead. It surprised me how relevant this is. Then the damage sustain or threshold to sustain injuries increase. We don't have armor. It's quite important, and we are taking hit point damage all the time, so it's quite important to use anything that decreases the chance that we get injured. And that's it. So that's what I'm running right now. If there wasn't the scaling for the time you need to recover from more potions, I would maybe use things like this one that you recover faster from injuries, but one potion at this point adds like 20 days to the recovery time. I just don't want to wait for so long. I would probably use this one as well, because you do miss without the debuff. We are over 100 melee skill, so we don't miss that often, but we do miss from time to time, and this is something that would be nice to have, but I'm not willing to wait for 20 days for this effect. And with every potion the time increases, so one is 20 days, the next one will be like 24 days. And it keeps adding up, so if I add, I don't know, 4 or 5 more potions, we would have to wait like 200 days to recover from it, and that's a little too long. Okay, so that was Rashid, and now let's actually do something. So, I need to get the X for him, the Orcish X. If we want to kill some orcs, we have to head in this direction. Oh, and by the way, at this point, everything is just about testing the build, leveling and testing the build. I somehow managed to make a lot of money, but I'm basically ignoring like quests, anything like that. I'm just looking for locations on the map, attacking anything that gives decent amount of experience. And now the priority is to get the two-handed Orcish X, so we'll just run through the center of the map to the Orcish lands. Here it really helps that we don't have to worry about the morale of people who are in reserve or in the front line. They can't start really complaining about anything. 17 brigands with the leader. I mean, we need experience, so let's just do it. It should be quick. And we could try, they are on the wrong side. I'm not sure that I want to go after these two guys, especially after the guy with the mace. But we can just test it. Look at that, all of the buffs. It's insane. Wait. There's actually one more potion that I was thinking about, I forgot to mention. And it's a potion that reduces piercing damage taken. So all of the ranged weapons would be less effective. That's an interesting option. Again, it's just another potion, and we unfortunately can't really stack like as many as we want. Eventually it just takes too long to recover from it. Okay, you can just go there. You want to kill him ideally. Hit him. Gonna need a disarm. I'm probably gonna disarm this guy. Let's go for the AoE. And that's not what I wanted. That's much better. Okay, good. What else is here? Nothing really. This guy doesn't have a helmet and has a hammer, so let's try to do some damage to him. Yeah, that was the damage reflect here. But this is just a brigand raider. So you can imagine on even like brigand leader, which is not a super strong unit, the hit point, the damage from the reflect won't really be, or will be barely visible. Could you please die? Nope. You could say like that the better the units get, the more hit points they have, the more damage they also deal. But it's pretty obvious that their hit points are scaling like much harder than the damage. We can see that he can do damage, and we were not really missing any hit points, so you didn't see the leech, but he would have, with these two attacks, he would leech all of his hit points back. So when he like gets going, it's fun, but it's not as much as I expected from this build. I really wanted to create like a one-man army, because we've invested like 10 potions into the build after all, so I expected more. I can't help it. Oh, and by the way, here he has 25% reduction to like everything. So, and I think it might even be damage. So without the debuff, it's not bad. This build, it's fun. It's not as much as I expected. That's probably how I would summarize. How much did we have? 400, so like 2 more fights and we'll have level 11. Pick up everything. We can... where are we going exactly? Here and then into the field somewhere. Oh, great. That's not what we wanted. Well, we can sell everything in Weidemark. And then we'll probably go this way so that we don't have to go over the highest mountains. Okay, we didn't make it. That's okay, just set up a camp. And I probably should buy more supplies before we leave. Now, prices are not bad. I'm still checking shops in case there is like a good unique weapon or armor. I would definitely buy it. But I'm not checking recruits anymore. We'll sell that. How much food is there? It's actually not too bad. We'll buy all of it, I think. Don't really care about the price. Oh, we're gonna buy that. Unfortunately, no tools and supplies. Yeah, that's gonna be empty. Don't care about the missions. Maybe I should buy that one stack of ammo. Okay. Either go this way or this way. I know that there is a cave up here with a bit of luck. There will be berserkers. So let's try to get there. 9 goblins, don't care about that. I didn't try fighting goblins. I think I may eventually, because of goblins, take those potions that one potion that reduces the piercing damage. Because there is a lot of piercing damage when you are fighting goblins. Daggers are piercing damage. All of the skirmishers, not skirmishers, ambushers are piercing damage. The pikemen are piercing damage. Not pikemen. Oh, pikemen are piercing. Spearmen are piercing. So basically, all of the damage, or almost all of the damage from goblins, is piercing. Potion might actually be better than I initially thought. And this could be a build that just destroys... Let me check something. This could be a build that destroys goblins. If we took... Promise for that we would have to take like 6 more potions. This one, for the poison immunity, we would have to take that for sure. Then this one. That's the piercing damage reduction. And this one. Always... Actually, this one... No, not this one. This doesn't make you immune to these effects. It just guarantees that you can always successfully get rid of gnats and roots. Okay, so not that one. What are we using? Immunity being stunned. So we could switch against goblins to immunity to being crowd controlled. Let me try something. No, that's not what I want. Oh, right, morale. I need that sash. That is annoying. Whatever. let's just go for it. I'll show you how much time it will add. Not this one. Less damage from piercing attacks. Not you though. You. So we are at 23 to 26. Now we are. Oh, it only added 10. I thought that it would add like 20 at this point. Okay. What was the last one? This one. 45 to 48. Long time. This is getting ridiculous though. But this guy might be the weapon that I've been looking for against goblins. Oh, why am I ending the turn? That's not what I wanted. Just wait. And we want to go... I don't want to go against the Overseer without armor. That still could be a little too dangerous. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can make it here. Ah, that should be okay. I will provide some cover, I think, this way. Oh, nice. I don't want to kill too many of them. I would like to leave like 10 of them for Rashid. See how he can handle it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Yeah, that was the poison immunity that just procced there. Oh, that hurt. Okay, let's move to the high ground. And once again, I'm just fighting this in a weird way, just because I want to test Rashid. I have no idea like how much damage he will be taking next turn, so it's possible I will have to like reload if I like overestimate his ability to mitigate damage. It wouldn't be the first time that I tried to do something with him and it backfires really hard. But it seems they're ignoring him, like the AI knows that he is pretty much immune to anything they have. Can we soften up this one? Although it's probably not necessary softening them up. Okay, you can move up here. Oh, hey, he killed himself. So maybe there is a reason to soften them up, because then even the damage from the throwing weapons is actually deadly to them. That's something I didn't realize immediately. Can disarm him. See the regeneration? It's surprising how much 10 hit points per turn help. Miss. Okay, on this side I guess we can start killing stuff. Even if the end, this ends up being just like a goblin killer, I think I'd be happy with the result, because goblins, you know how much I hate them, and if I manage to like create a reliable tool to kill them, hey, that's a success. This is annoying. Okay, our archers just suck. I need to hold back at least some of the raiders. Okay, please don't fail. It's only 42%. There we go. Good. It's interesting that they are basically completely ignoring Rashid. I was afraid that when they see a target without armor, they'll just go all in on him. Okay, so he killed himself. That was the reflect damage. Let's get some overwhelm stack on that, on him. You, how are you not dead? Oh, I guess we'll test how we can handle the stabbing. If I wasn't recording, then I would probably... oh, that's a failure. I'd probably replay this fight and just send Rashid forward without any support, just to see what happens. I might actually still do it. Now we have more than enough goblin camps around for testing. We'll just try it in a different fight. Okay, I love that. We are not taking any damage from the daggers, and with the decreased chance to sustain injury, there is just no way we get stabbed and injured. That's amazing. The build might actually be able to do something useful. Like, oh, something useful. To be really good for something that up until now was a problem. We are almost there. One more fight. Did we get anything? No. Let's actually, yeah, let's cross here. Hey, orcs. This is good. This is the kind of fight that I've been looking for. Only one berserker though. There is a warlord. Yeah, there is. So we have the option to, or we have the chance to get the two-handed axe from the warlord or from the berserker. Why are we going so slowly? Okay, let's just set up a camp. And we could do a little bit of testing here. Let's move back. The question is how far back? 3 tiles? 3 tiles should be enough. One, two, three, 4. Let's see. I'll leave him alone. Maybe with a little bit of support. Ready to jump in. Oh, there's the 200X. Unfortunately, it's all on one side, and I'm pretty sure that we can't handle the warlord 1v1. Not with the 25% damage reduction, no damage, like everything reduction. Wait. I hope they don't all go north. We could try to provide a bait on the other side. Yeah, they're all going there. God damn it. It shouldn't look that juicy anymore. Okay. This is looking a little bit better, like more manageable. Wait, definitely need you here. So we can step away from this one. That's what I didn't want. Wait. So stun immunity would be amazing. Can we be stunned by this guy? We might be in danger from this one. That did nothing. Wait. Oh, come on. That's unfortunately the debuff. Panic. Oh, good enough. we reach? No, we can't reach that one. Whatever. Come on, 61, 64. There we go. Trying to hit the organ. Come on, give me a hit. Nope. Let's try again. But before we can leech the life back, we just regenerate it. And that's the problem with the debuffs. And when we are not hitting, then that's a problem for a build that's basically just about exchanging blows. There's the axe. So we got what we came for. How much of a problem it's gonna be for the stamina? Oh, we should probably also compare them. 90 to 120, 40, 160. This one has better arm penetration, actually. That is relevant for the build that's supposed to leech life. But overall, with the higher base damage here, I think this one is still going to be doing more hit point damage. Fewer stamina points should be fine as well. What else changed? Initiative changed. Well, we're gonna keep this one in the reserve. If we had a unique axe with extra damage and armor penetration, then there would be no reason whatsoever to go for the orcish weapon, but fortunately we don't have such weapon. Well, level 11, so let's have a look. Here you can see the numbers, I wanted to say as they really are, but not all of them. Yeah, these three stats, that's what I've been stacking up most of the time, with a few points to resolve here and there. You can see that I didn't really add up that much. I only added to resolve actually once when I rolled +4. So all of the extra resolve comes from like arena, the sash, fortified mind, and when we don't have the debuff, the debuff from those potions, we are above 60 resolve. That's nice. Okay. This is gonna be difficult to decide. I am strongly considering Indomitable. Because the immunity to stun for the first turn when the orcs, orc young, are in range, so that you go closer to them or they get close enough so next turn they can start stunning people. Then you pop Indomitable, and that's all you need. You need it once in most fights, maybe twice. But it makes a huge difference. Even using it once makes a huge difference. Then what else is there? I don't think we really need Recover. Going Pathfinder would be nice, but probably not necessary. Steel Brow is something that I wanted. But as you have seen, with the helmet that has over 200 armor, hits to the head are actually not such a big deal. Resilient against bleed is maybe an option. But we already have the damage from bleed reduced. We are immune to poison, so that reduces the value of resilience, so probably not. We are one-shotting most things, so Executioner also doesn't give us such a huge value. They're like the beefy targets, sure, then maybe it would work, but I'm pretty sure with Executioner we have to hit once, cause the injury, and then kill the target with the second attack. If we don't have Executioner, we can kill the target with the second attack anyway. So I don't think there is any reason to actually go for Executioner. Reach advantage. I don't think so. I thought that we would be able to just jump in and go for the round attack or round swing like almost every turn, at least in the early stages of every fight, and it just doesn't work that way. So then reach advantage is significantly less interesting. I don't want to be far away enough for Lone Wolf to be a thing. So we may end up with Indomitable and the Pathfinder actually. But before I make the final decision, I probably want to play a little bit more, do a little bit more testing. Okay, so I think we are done with this episode. As I said, I wanted this to be more or less just an update on how the build is going, and show even like the crippled form, the debuffed form of the build. It's fun, sure. It's a lot of work to put it together. It's a lot of time. Would I recommend it? from like the role-playing perspective, from the fun factor, sure, why not? If you don't know what to do with potions, this is a way how to use them. It's probably better to use them like this than to just spread them around and have like 1 or 2 potions on each character. They don't really do that much. But we'll see. I definitely want to like finish the testing, wait long enough until we drop the debuff, and then see if we can turn this guy into like Goblin mass murderer. I see his potential to just take out whole Goblin camps by himself, except for the most difficult fights. At some point there will be enough goblins that they overwhelm him with damage every turn, but like the average and above average camps, he should be able to clear by himself basically. So that's maybe what we're gonna focus on. Okay, this episode is over, so I hope you are not too disappointed with how the series is going and what I decided to focus on. Just one thing while we are waiting for Legends, but I was thinking about what else to do. Everything else we have done in other series, I don't really want to just grind the same fights over and over again just for the sake of grinding. Get maybe some more shiny items that we have seen for the most part, I don't know how many times before. So this is new, at least. I'm trying to figure out the build, so I'll keep testing. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have, so I can't promise when the next episode is going to be, but I'll keep going. And every time that I have time and that I make some progress, maybe I will just record a new episode and show you how it's going. But for today we are done. So as I said, I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.